Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bear Brown announces early birth of third child. Alaskan Bush People star Bear Brown has announced that his third baby boy has arrived. However, the baby was born early, which came as a surprise to Bear and his wife Raven. This is not new, as the couple's other two babies were also born early. With that said, there is some great news concerning the new baby. Here is what Bear and Raven had to say about their newest baby boy. Bear Brown announces birth of baby boy. Bear Brown posted on his Instagram stories that his baby boy had been born. However, he also said the boy was born early, which is distressing for anyone who follows Bear and Raven's family, as it has built over the years. Both River and Cove were born prematurely. For River, he was kept in the hospital as he was born very early. But he ended up growing into a healthy young boy. Cove also arrived early, and he ended up on oxygen while Raven had to stay in the hospital for almost a week after that birth. Raven was also on bed rest for months before delivering Cove. The sad thing is that Raven and Bear broke up around that time. A lot of what Raven had to do after the tough pregnancy, she had to do alone. That is not the case this time. Bear is with her and has been by her side through this pregnancy. Bear posted a photo of him holding his new baby son as Raven looked at them. Bear also wrote, "Baby boy is here, pictures and what not to come." He couldn't wait one more day for his scheduled C-section lol. Born August 20, 2024. Raven Brown announces no NICU for third baby. The good news is that the baby was born early, but there are no health concerns this time. River had his hospital stay, and Cove was on oxygen. However, when it comes to the new baby, Raven shared on her Instagram stories that this is not the case this time. "No NICU this time, baby boy is doing amazing," she wrote. Cove's birth was scary, both because of the pain and suffering that Raven was going through at the time, but also when he was born early and ended up needing the NICU. It is the reason they were in Texas, since the Washington hospitals are not up to par concerning the NICU needed for problematic births. Bear Brown, the untamable spirit of Alaskan Bush People has never been one to follow the beaten path. His life is a rugged landscape carved out of the wild mountains and forests, full of unexpected twists, unplanned adventures, and raw, unfiltered emotion. It was no surprise, then, when the announcement of his third child came in a way that only Bear could have orchestrated: an early birth, a wilderness revelation, and an explosion of joy amidst the natural world he so dearly loves. The news broke in classic Bear Brown fashion, not through the conventional means of press releases or carefully curated Instagram posts, but through a raw, heartfelt message posted to his social media, drenched in the authenticity of a man who lives his truth with every step. With the backdrop of towering pines and the sky painted in a swirl of early morning colors, Bear stood tall, his signature long, unkempt hair blowing freely in the wind. His eyes, gleaming with the mix of awe and excitement, radiated a joy that only new life could spark. "I've got some wild news for all of you." Bear's voice crackled with that familiar energy, the same fervor with which he charges into the unknown of Alaska's wilderness. "My third cub decided to make an early appearance, and man, what a surprise it was." His grin widened as he continued, the happiness almost tangible in his words. "Nature has its own timing, and this little one just couldn't wait to join the wild ride of life." ###a wild beginning. Bear went on to share the details of the birth, painting the moment with the same vividness that one would expect from his larger-than-life personality. The birth had taken place not in a sterile hospital room, but surrounded by nature, where Bear and his partner Raven had always felt most at home. The couple had been staying at a remote cabin, nestled in the heart of the Alaskan wilderness, when the unexpected arrival of their new baby took them by surprise. "We were out in the cabin, deep in the heart of the forest, just me, Raven, and the quiet of the wild," Bear recounted. "We had planned to be closer to civilization when the time came, But this little cub had other ideas. He laughed, the sound echoing against the mountains. It was like the wilderness itself was calling them into the world. No doctors, no hospital, just the earth beneath us, the sky above, and the rush of life happening all around. The early birth had come without warning. One minute, Bear and Raven were watching the stars through the cabin's window, whispering about the future. The next minute, Raven was in labor. Bear's wild energy turned into action as he sprang into survival mode, summoning the skills honed by a lifetime of living off the grid. His deep knowledge of nature and the human body, passed down from his father, Billy Brown, became vital tools as he guided Raven through the birth. The whole experience, though intense, was a testament to the strength and resilience of both Bear and Raven. It was pure adrenaline, but also this incredible peace, Bear said, describing the moment. I knew that life, like everything out here in the wild, follows its own rules. Raven was amazing, strong, focused, just incredible. And then, just like that, our little one was here. #### embracing life's unpredictability. Bear's announcement was not just a celebration of his new child, but also a tribute to the unpredictability of life. Something Bear has always embraced with open arms. He spoke candidly about the lessons the experience had taught him, reinforcing his long-held belief that life in the wild is a constant reminder of the importance of being prepared for anything. This whole experience, it just reminds me how important it is to roll with whatever life throws your way, Bear reflected. Out here, you don't always get to choose the timing of things. Whether it's a storm rolling in, a bear showing up at your camp, or a baby deciding to come early, nature doesn't wait for you to be ready. You just have to be ready for nature. For Bear, this unpredictability is not something to fear but to celebrate. He likened the birth of his third child to the way the seasons change without warning, or how the river carves new paths through the earth. This little cub is already showing that they've got the spirit of the wild in them, coming into the world on their own terms, just like a true Brown, he said with a chuckle. ###, the Brown legacy continues. With the birth of his third child, Bear now finds himself in a new chapter of his life, one where he's not just a son of the wilderness, but a father passing on the Brown family's unique legacy. His pride in this role was evident as he spoke about what it means to him to raise his children in the same untamed environment that shaped him. I want my kids to grow up knowing the wild, feeling connected to the land the way I do, Bear said, his voice taking on a more reflective tone. There's something so powerful about